Mika, we have news out of Iraq this morning. 17 people are dead, 40 more injured in 3 attacks around Baghdad carried out by suspected Sunni militants. Here with us now, retired Lieutenant General Daniel Bolger, who served in the U.S. Army for 35 years and held command posts in both Iraq and Afghanistan. He's the author of Why We Lost, the General's inside account of the Iraq and Afghanistan wars. General, thanks very much for joining us. I read your piece in the Times. Let me ask you, please, sir, do you think that the mission that we gave the young men and women who served in both Iraq and Afghanistan was clearly defined by the command, by people like you, and not you specifically, but did we fail them? Did we fail the people, the young men and women who served this country?
Mike, great question, and I do include myself in those who failed to define this mission properly and carry out my responsibilities as a commander. The Army that a commander is responsible for everything his unit does or fails to do. When I look at Iraq and Afghanistan today, unfortunately, I got to admit failure. And that's not the fault of the great young men and women, talented, brave, willing to sacrifice. Many gave their lives. They did everything we asked of them. I think we asked the wrong things.
And also in the Times piece and in the book, I have not yet read the book, but the surge, General Petraeus' surge, conducted largely in Anbar province, which was met with great acclaim here in the American media and obviously in the Pentagon as a huge success. Was it really a success? Was it a victory, or was it more or less a holding action in Anbar province?
I think it's the latter. At the time, obviously, by nature, a surge is temporary. And the type of war we're fighting against these militant insurgents is a long-term prospect. And so a temporary surge is going to alleviate the symptoms for a while, like handing a bunch of aspirin to a person with a fever. But after you take the aspirin away, the fever spikes back up because all you've done is deal with symptoms.
General, do you feel